Hello all, I think we are live. Please excuse me if we do have some connection issues again today. Um, my connection has been playing up just in general the last few days. I'm not sure what's going on around this area, but anyway, how are you? How are you all doing? It's a beautiful day here in Melbourne, absolutely stunning. No, not a cloud in the sky, and only a breath of wind, and it's a beautiful warm day. So, who am I? I am Karen. I'm the Plant Power Coach. I'm a plant based health coach, nutrition coach, helping people make plant based living easy, simple, fun, tasty, in order to help them make achieve their health and their weight goals. So I'm here live most weeks to give you my best tips, tricks, and mindset shifts to help you make plant powered living easy. And I'm really excited at the moment. We're about to start week 6 of my 12-week Plant Power Transformation Program. And so far, my clients are having some amazing results. It's so good to see. We've had weight loss of around 6 kilos, or that's I think about 13 pounds. We've had significant energy improvements, digestive complaints have settled, we had sleep improvements, we've had reduced joint stiffness and soreness, reduced anxiety, and much more as well. And so, and for most of my clients as well, their clothes are actually starting to fit them differently now, which is great for us, particularly in the southern hemisphere, because we are coming into summer. Yay. Now, but for many people who embark on a journey like this, it does mean changing some old habits and adopting some new healthy habits, because the results that we have come from the habits that we have, on a daily basis. So if we're not happy with our state of health, the first thing that we really need to update is our habits. But in reality, this can be much harder than expected. Hence why we tend to sabotage and fall back into some habits that we are familiar with and drag us back to the start, our comfort zone. So today I wanted to talk to you about habit change and introduce you to the 9 C's of habit change. So let's just start by looking at what the 9 C's of habit change are. We've got commitment, a compelling why, character, we've got consistency, competence first. Competence, too many C's. Compound, community, and celebrate. So I'm going to take you through each of those just one by one and explain to you what they are. Now, first is commitment. This is the commitment that you make to yourself to start with to actually change. It's the commitment that you make to take the first step to change. It's the commitment that you make to yourself that you're going to follow through with this change. It's the commitment that you make to sign up to a program or a coach or somebody else who's going to help you make that change. It's the commitment to follow through with the process, with the program, to change your habits, to change, because change will result in different habits commitment will result in change happening because you're going to be able to change your habits. It's the commitment to stick with it and not pull the pin as well, not pull the pin too soon and go back to your comfort zone. So the second is compelling why. So your compelling why is the big why that is going to help you stay on the journey when things get tough, and they will get tough. You're going to hit rocky patches, you'll face temptation, you'll come up against all of your own limiting self-beliefs, and you'll want to head straight back to your comfort zone again. It's one thing to commit to a program, but you really need to understand why you're on that journey. You may need to peel back the layers to find out exactly what your big motivating factor is. The initial why of just wanting to feel better, to look better, wanting your clothes to fit better, they're nice reasons, but they're not really deep enough and won't stop you from self-sabotaging should things start to get tough. So you really need to peel back those layers and discover what's really at stake for you if you don't change. Determine what it is that you really, really want deep down. And it usually boils down to something as deep as the fear of losing love, or the fear of not being loved, or the fear of losing life, not being around for your loved ones, your kitties, your grandkitties, your kitties. So, yeah, really dig deep, understand what it is that is driving you and is going to keep you on track. The third C is character. So, to change your habits and create a different result, essentially you need to change who you are or your character. And as I've mentioned before, the results that we have today are the results of our habits, our beliefs, and identity of the you that you are today. And the you that will achieve your desired outcome is not the person you are today. So you really need to dig deep again and ask yourself, who do you need to become in order to deserve the result that you want? The fourth C is consistency. So results come from consistency. Just as a new body isn't shaped in the gym in one workout, a new health and weight result that has taken years potentially to come into fruition isn't achieved with one healthy meal or one healthy day or a week of healthy eating. You know, you may have been eating the wrong way for 20, 30 years or more. So you really need to give it time. You need to give your time, your habit, time and consistency to work. So it takes around 2 to 3 months of consistency to build new habits that are going to work. So of course it's going to feel strange at first. It does for everybody when we change our habits. But if you remain consistent and give it time, then it leads to our next C, which is competence. So remaining consistent builds competence. This journey will become easier. So don't expect to be perfect in the early days. Allow yourself to make some mistakes and just know that with consistency, with getting back on that horse again, you're going to build the competence. And when you build the competence, then you're starting to form the new habit. And then we move on to the sixth C, which is confidence. So building competence through consistency also then builds confidence. So just like learning a musical instrument, let's just say, you know, the confidence that you see on a musician standing on a stage, for example, comes from years of consistency. It didn't just come from one lesson. It didn't come from 1 week. Probably didn't come from 1 year either. So you'll also soon be confident with your new habits. Our seventh C is compound. Now, you may be in a hurry, as I've said, you may be in a hurry to see results. And in the early days, the changes that you see may not be fast enough for you. And you may start to get a bit cranky. You may start to think, this is not working for me. But honestly, small changes made consistently make up massive changes over time. So, for example, everyone talks about 1 kilo per week of weight loss being like an ideal weight loss, for example. Say we look at even less than that, 0.75 of a kilo, 3/4 of a kilo, let's just say, it's about 1.6 pounds. If we lose that every week, it doesn't sound like much, does it? It doesn't seem like much when you jump on the scale. You don't feel a whole heap of difference in your body. But over time, that 0.75 of a kilo can add up to just under 10 kilos in 3 months. 3 months is not a long period of time. If you've got more than that to lose, you could be losing 20 kilos in just under 6 months. So be okay with small incremental changes along the journey, because over time they will compound and add up to the massive results that you're looking for. The eighth C is community. So now that you've started to create some new habits, they're starting to feel natural to you, it's now time to ensure that you're really surrounded by the right people in your life, a supportive community. So Who are your friends and family? You know, do they support your journey? They don't have to be on your journey, but do they support your journey? Um, don't be afraid to let go or drift away from people in your life who don't support you, who criticize your journey. It's okay to let them go. But it really is important, if that's happening to you, to find new connections, whether that's in person or, you know, say online. There are many great Facebook groups out there to support people on a plant-based health and weight loss journey. My Facebook group, for example, Plant Power Health, you're all welcome. If you're not a member yet, you're more than welcome to come and join that group. But yeah, connect with like-minded people who can help you on your journey, whether they're at the same place as you or whether they're a step further than you. They can help you maintain your journey so that you don't self-sabotage and go backwards. But it's important to be surrounding yourself by the people who are right for your journey. And the ninth C, celebrate. Woo! It's so important to celebrate every little win along the journey. You know, even that 0.75 of a kilo each week, celebrate it. Focus on what's going well for you rather than what's not. As humans, we are hardwired to focus on what's not going well for us. It keeps us safe, yeah, it keeps us out of harm's way, but it's really demotivating. And when we celebrate what is going right, the energy improves. We're much more motivated to want to stay on the journey. And definitely when you get to the stage where you realize you've formed that new habit and you've achieved your goal, definitely celebrate that. Find something special that you want to do. One of my clients is going to buy herself some beautiful lingerie when she hits her goal. That's a great goal to have and a great way to celebrate. And it's a way to celebrate also that is not going to self-sabotage her efforts and take her straight back to the start. So beautiful. Well, I hope they are the 9 C's. Sorry, I'm just wrap up for you. So just to go over those again quickly for you, you've got commitment, a compelling why, character, consistency, competence, confidence, compound, community, and celebrate. So hope you got something from that. If you would like a copy of like a handout copy of my 9 C's of Habit Change, feel free to either message me or come and join my Facebook group and grab it from there. As I said, the Facebook group is Plant Power Health, and I can drop a link in the comments below if you want, or if you look at the top of my page, Plant Power Coach, you'll see a button that takes you to the group as well. If you're not already a member, come and join. We're a small supportive community where I share lots of tips and tricks and articles and videos and recipes and a whole heap of things to support people on their plant-powered health and weight loss journey. So come and join, say g'day, hit me up for a chat anytime. Grab my 15 free easy and delicious plant-based recipes too if you want. It's all there for you. And lovely seeing you all again this beautiful Monday morning or Sunday evening if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, and catch you all next week. If you've got any questions for me, drop them in the comments below and I will come back to you on that. Alrighty, have a wonderful day everybody.